Hey guys, what's going on? Darren Code here, coming to you with a tutorial on the epic voiceover effect that's often heard in commercials and trailers and advertisements and that kind of stuff. Also on the radio. It's actually quite simple. It's just some equalizers and some maximization and a compressor, and I'm going to show you how I set this up. What I am going to do in this tutorial is have my voice come through Reason directly. Usually my audio is recorded separately and then I merge them together in the post-processing. But yeah, I'm going to record my audio directly through Reason, and then you can hear the effects on my voice instantly. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here's my voice through Reason. I hope the levels are fine. Yeah, I've already prepared the audio track here and the effects chain, and I'm just going to walk you through what I usually do. In fact, let me delete this audio track because I don't need it. Okay, I've got a couple of effects here. They're all on bypass, and I'm just going to talk you through the kind of steps that you can do to get your voice to sound epic. So the first thing I have here is an equalizer, where I have the low and high shelf settings on, and if I activate that and start boosting, then you can hear I get much more bass. I boost the low shelf here, so now I'm much more bassy. And then also I'm going to boost the high shelf quite a bit. I'm going to boost it a real lot. And now this already kind of sounds like a radio voiceover. In fact, I'm clipping a little bit. Let me turn down my input gain here. Okay, this is quite nice. Now the next thing I do is boost at around 1000 Hertz because that will give my voice some presence. So now I'm talking without the 1000 Hertz boost, and now I'm talking without the 1000 Hertz boost, and now I'm talking with the 1000 Hertz boost. Gives me a nice little bit of presence. Okay, equalization is probably the most important thing because you want your voice to sound crisp and full, and unfortunately, due to the way the loudness war and stuff goes at the moment, that's just the way everything's equalized. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is add a compressor. It's quite harsh settings. Actually, these settings aren't as harsh, but you can probably hear the difference already. My voice sounds much fatter and much more compressed, and those high and low frequencies really come out. I'm going to turn the ratio a bit up and the threshold a bit down, just so that the effect becomes a bit more prominent. And then probably the most important thing when it comes to making your voice sound really smooth and awesome is a maximization. And maximization using the isotope Ozone Maximizer is just so much fun. I think it's much better than the M-Class one. What I did here was set the mode to soft and put the threshold at about -7 and the speed to very fast. So let me just activate that, and you can immediately hear the effect it has on my voice. It sounds much fatter and really rich and nice. I'm now playing with my input gain so that I can talk nicely but barely clip, because we don't want any clipping, but we want to get relatively close, because as you can hear, the maximizer really brings out the noise floor. As you can hear, if I don't say anything, you can really hear the hissing of the noise in the background. But we can counter that very easily if we go to the mixer channel here, to the dynamics section. Everything in this section is done to the signal before it goes into these effects. That's a really useful thing to know. So if I activate this gate, as you can see, my voice is being gated, and every time I don't talk, the volume is turned down. I set this up so that the range of the gate is at -40, so maximum effect. The threshold is at about -39, but you gotta set that up for yourself, so you get the input level right. And then the release and the hold are at 250 milliseconds and 56 milliseconds respectively. And now I can just talk and sound awesome, and if I don't talk, there's absolute silence. Okay, that was my really quick tutorial on how to get the epic radio voiceover effect. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, subscribe and enjoy.